Hi, Odette. Thanks for joining us today to talk about your latest piece.
Thank you for having us.
The main character in your story, Vivian Hermanson, is collecting signatures for the online petition. What is her main motivation?
Her main motivation was to respond to the many voices and the many stories she was hearing of parents and parents-to-be and other family members who were waiting ridiculously long processing times.
And what is
and that's despite the fact that the website said it would only take 16 weeks.
Sorry about that. There's just a slight delay. What is a consequence of not being able to get a status card on time?
Okay, well, I guess there could be a range of impacts. Not being able to access dental, health, prescriptions, specialist referrals, education, the full range of services that the status cards enable some Indigenous people to access are completely delayed, and it's not like a normal insurance company where you could pay and get reimbursed. That's not the case.
Should the blame for wait times be placed on the secure certification of status cards?
That's a good question. I did, when they first came out in 2009, I did hear some, especially some of the older people, would talk about them, and they pointed out, did you notice there's an expiry date on these now? And it's not like our blood and our heritage expires. So that was a bit of a quirky thing. I think the blame the wait times is more something to do with the processes and the lack of prioritizing these identity documents. They're not being prioritized in the same way that passports are.
NDP MP Rachel Blaney has sponsored the online petition. Why did she get involved?
I believe that she's our MP here in our riding for North Island and Powell River, and I really believe that she prioritizes families' health and lack of access. And she did sponsor this petition for those reasons.
Now, as of today, the petition has just over 400 signatures, and it closes on April 25th. It needs 500 to be presented in the House of Commons. Does Blaney or Hermanson have any plans to boost that number?
Well, I think Vivian Hermanson is in the process of launching another wave of social media outreach today. And we're hopeful to reach the 500. It just speaks to many of us and our families who are struggling at this time. It's a pandemic, and some of the people are saying that they're not able to access healthcare for their children.
Well, thank you, Odette, for sitting down with us to talk about that story. You can read that on IndigiNews as well as on aptnnews.ca. Thank you again for joining us.
Okay, thank you.